If you're a complete beginner and want to know how to start a business without confusion or wasted effort, then this video is for you. One of the biggest problems beginners face isn't missing information. It's that the information is scattered and hard to put into a clear sequence. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a clear step-by-step checklist that takes you from idea to launch. This isn't tied to any specific business model. These are core principles that apply to any type of business. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do at each stage without having to piece together information from different sources. I'll link the full checklist in the description so you can follow along or reference it later. These are the exact steps I wish I had when I was starting. So let's get right into it. Step 1 is to come up with your business idea or choose a business model you resonate with. There are a lot of different options out there, so this is really just about picking a direction to start with. The next step is to research the industry or business model to make sure that it's something you want to pursue and that it aligns with your strengths, skill set, and interest. Nowadays, we're not struggling with a lack of opportunities, but rather we're overwhelmed with so many different options. Every business model can work if you work at it. The real question is whether the business model works for you. So take some time to understand how the business model operates and ask yourself, does this align with my skills? And is this something I'm genuinely interested in sticking with? The next step is to figure out how much it will cost you to start and operate your business on a monthly basis. This gives you a realistic picture of what you're committing to and helps you avoid unexpected expenses. Once you have decided that it's something that you want to move forward with, the next step is to come up with a memorable business name. You really don't have to overthink this step because you can always change your name later. And a tool that I like to use that can help you generate good ideas fast is called namelix.com. This is the website. You can enter the keywords into the business name generator, select a name style, write a short one-sentence description of your business, and then it will generate a bunch of business name ideas for you. Once you have found a name you're happy with, the next step is to lock it in online. That starts with registering your website domain. Even if you're not ready to build your website yet, securing the domain early can prevent someone else from taking it. I like to use namecheap.com because it's easy to use and beginner friendly. The next step is to create social media accounts using the same name across all major platforms. You don't need to start posting yet. This is just about securing the name so everything stays consistent and you don't lose it later. The next step is to officially form your business by filing for an LLC, a corporation, or a partnership once you've determined the right legal structure. This is what makes your business official and helps you separate personally from the business. The best LLC formation service that I've used is called Busy. They make the process super easy when filing for an LLC. All you need to do is to select your entity type, select your state, and they will guide you through the entire process step by step. Once that's done, the next step is to get a EIN, which is your employer identification number. You will need this in order to open a business bank account and also to file your business taxes. And you can get it directly from the IRS website. It is free to get an EIN, and the application only takes about 10 minutes to complete. You can go to the IRS website, scroll down, and just click on Apply for an EIN, and it will guide you through the process. The next step is to open a business bank account. This is important because you want to keep your personal and business finances separate. This makes accounting, taxes, and tracking expenses much easier. I personally use Bluevine because it has no monthly maintenance fees and it could be set up 100% online. I will include a direct link in the description below if you want to check it out. The next step is to register your business with your state government, if that's applicable to you. You also want to register any doing business as name or DBA name. Next, you will want to check if you need business licenses or permits at the federal, state, and local level. This varies by industry, but it's important to make sure that you are compliant. The next step is to register for state and local taxes, if it applies to you. You can typically inquire about all of this by contacting your state's government. Next step, you can look into applying for a trademark or patent if it makes sense for your business. Not every business needs this, but it's good to at least check early, especially if you're planning to build a brand long term. The next step is to create a logo. Keep this simple, you don't need anything fancy in the beginning. A clean, readable logo is more than enough to get started. And for this, I like to use Canva. It's super easy to use. Next, you want to build your website. This is your online home base. You can start simple and improve it over time as your business grows. There are many good tools out there. Squarespace is my go-to platform in terms of creating a website. You can create a functional and professional website within minutes. The next step is to set up a payment processor if you need one, so you can accept payments from your customers. Then you want to create an accounting system to track your income and expenses from day one. This will save you a lot of time and a lot of headache, especially during tax season. The next step is to develop your marketing strategy and customer acquisition plan. This is where you decide how you're going to market your business and how you can acquire customers. And finally, the last step is to launch your business and start selling. You don't need to be perfect. The goal is to just get out there, execute, and improve as you go. And that's the full checklist from idea to launch. There are multiple ways to complete a lot of these steps, but this is the order I personally follow when I'm trying to keep costs low, stay efficient, and get a business launched without unnecessary friction. You don't need to do everything perfectly, just focus on taking the next step. I've linked the full checklist in the description so you can reference it as you go.